I wanted to do a short video on how to precondition your electric vehicle battery. In the Hyundai, Kia, and Genesis line of cars, they all use the same battery platform, and the DC fast charging or the level 3 charging can slow dramatically if the temperature is under 70 degrees. And today we have 55 degrees, so it's a good day for me to show you how this works. The first thing you have to do is go into setup, or like I call settings, and then the EV specific settings, and go to battery conditioning mode. And you want to make sure this box is lit up with a check mark in it. That is how you turn on battery conditioning mode. The car will not preheat the battery if you don't have that on. Unfortunately, it's a two-step process because it's not just enough to turn the battery conditioning on. You actually need to go into the navigation menu, which is you can get to right here at the navigation button, and you want to go to places of interest, and then you want to use EV charging stations, and then you pick a charging location, and you can see the information about the charger there. You can get route guidance. You actually need to get route guidance, and it will tell you how far away.
Will start now.
It'll tell you how far away it is, and if the car needs to warm up the battery, it will start doing that. How long it warms up the battery depends on how much battery you have left. It's turned off on me when the battery gets down to 17% state of charge left. It'll turn off to preserve your range. If it's only a little bit below 70, it might run 15 or 20 minutes. I just mapped to someplace that's only 10 minutes away, so it can't charge more than 10 minutes, and I don't even need to charge, but I just wanted to show you how this works. So, but on a long drive when it's really cold, the difference might be that you could get 200 kilowatt per hour plus, or we got, when it was 55 out on a previous trip, 85 kilowatt hour charging rate. And the next thing you want to look for is way over here, where you have the 68% state of charge, and that little blue icon showing you everything is hunky-dory with the battery. And here we have, maybe just 1 minute later, you can see that the icon changed. In some earlier models, it was a snowflake to show you that it was cold outside. They've now changed it to a little heating coil that turns on. And so now in my drive at 3 miles and 12 minutes, it will try its best to get the battery up to 70 degrees. It wants to charge at 70 degrees or above. And these moderate temperatures of 55 or 40 don't really affect your range too much, but it can dramatically affect your charging speed. So a 10 to 80% charge in this car might take 18 minutes under ideal conditions. If it's 55 degrees, because we just did this last week, it will take you 20, 25, maybe even 30 minutes. If the temperature is well below freezing, it can take a lot longer. We ran into somebody when the weather was 34 degrees and their Ioniq 5 was charging at a rate of 40 kilowatt, and we were getting 200 kilowatt, plugged in, charged for 10, 15 minutes, and left. And they thought they still had another 30, 40 minutes to go. So that's some information on how to turn on the battery preconditioning and how to convince the car to actually use it. You have to navigate to a known DC fast charging location in the car's mapping system. You can also plan out a really long route and then use one of the selected destinations that the car will automatically pick for you, and it will know when to start heating the battery. The range loss depends. It can be anywhere from 8 to 20 miles of range, but if you're out driving for 140, 160, 200 miles, it's a very small decrease in your range, but you don't want to be sitting charging for 40 to 60 minutes in the cold when you can do it in 10, 15, or 20 minutes. Hopefully this helps somebody. If you like the channel, please subscribe. Thank you for watching.